Hi and welcome to one more update video about Bitcoin on the Bitcoin graph. We are as yet moving in this miniature help district better believe it in this miniature help region that we discussed in the video recently. We will investigate the miniature examples in brief. We should investigate this design on the 60 minutes. First of all, diagram definitely thought is still thought is as yet that we are moving here inside this beats 1 second inside this reach. Generally speaking, yet this is only the reach. Okay, so the cost generally hasn't exactly done much for the most recent few months. It's climbed it's dropped down into the help locale responded, and it's gone up yet. Is this generally the breakout out? It's somewhat too soon to say. Structure isn't ideal. Okay, design isn't ideal. We discussed that. What does it mean design isn't ideal? Well, the issue that we have on this diagram is that the decay into the help district, into this principal support zone, wasn't an ABC structure. So on the off chance that I call the wave 4 complete, it would need to be a WXY design. These are designs that require somewhat more well proof. Okay, so you can't completely accept that you can follow them as potential yet. It's simply not extraordinary, with a WXY. Notwithstanding that I can in any case without an issue decipher this as ABC construction. So for this situation, we actually have the choice, or the market most certainly still has the choice to in any case move in wave 4. So it was at no point ever gotten done, and test to this help area in the future, perhaps around 55 to 58K. Okay, so it's entirely straightforward. There are just two situations in the yellow count we lined as of now, and we can follow this situation as long as specific levels are holding. There are exceptionally clear help levels that we can watch, and INV approval focuses against those we can in any case zero in on higher, which is the thing I'm doing. I'm assuming the best about the bulls anyway at this stage. It is as yet unrealistic to preclude another low in the still potentially running fourth wave. What began here center of spring, no doubt. And in this situation, as I said, we managing a huge ABC structure. You could say that the BVV is extremely high. It is better believe it broke above standard opposition for a B wave. Anyway, that is what you would expect on the off chance that the A wave is a 3-wave move. So we have a VV down, BVV up, C VV down. That is plausible. However, we really want a break under 2 help levels to affirm this. Definitely so somebody remarked in the past video that I said yesterday that something around if in the event that 67.2K is holding, which is one of the miniature help levels, I'm noticing the route to 76K is liked, and that is the situation. There's no change, so that hasn't changed, and I think the inquiry was near, and presently I'm saying it's going down to 64. No, I'm not saying that. Okay, but rather it's help. Okay, it's a higher degree of help assuming we break the upper help region. So clearly, when something breaks, you want to understand what comes next. The benefit of ID wave is it gives us those other options and suppose profound pullback zones and everything except no doubt the white count is possibly liked or must be affirmed on the off chance that we break underneath help levels. Until I'm looking for higher Y since we have 3 waves down into a help district. Definitely the orange zone was the help locale for this wave 4 in a bigger 5-wave move, which potentially began the 1st of May. So on the off chance that there is a wave 4 setup, we are currently searching for a 5th wave to unfurl. I'm following it as an ABC construction, maybe something else yet in the transient that doesn't make any difference. We likewise have a 5-wave climb, which is a piece problematic, yet I can decipher that as 5 waves. So hence I added a help zone as of now yesterday, and the cost dunked into it. So it is where we believe it should be, yet such a long ways there hasn't actually been any significant response to miniature help. So that is the very thing that I really want to see next. Yet the response from that swing low, okay, isn't hasty yet. So before we zoom in additional, kindly know that that's right. A wave 4 might have completed here. That's right. A wave 5 could be unfurling to the potential gain totally. And as long as this 66,000, what is that 300 level is holding, that is the red line, the 23rd of May low. This pathway to the steamed I've quite recently featured here in red is in fact legitimate, rights. It's actually legitimate anyway. Preferably the market would respond to one of these lie levels, and I'm currently going to zoom. In a perfect world, we see a response to these FIP levels, since I can call the AVIV finish to the potential gain and I can call the BVV finish to the drawback side. However, again, there hasn't actually been any significant response at this point. So that is the very thing that we really want to see next. Negligibly a break over 68,800 as an underlying sign that we've lined here. Yet it's a twofold base, triple base, entirely untrustworthy. Okay, they regularly don't hold, so I don't have a lot of trust to yet. May perhaps it will test the 67.2K level and afterward go up. We'll see. There is no break of this design outrageously until we break underneath the red line, and surprisingly, then we may as yet find support at 64.3, 64.4K in a more extensive 4th wave. That would be my other option, and provided that that level breaks, well then, at that point, It's the Y count that is unfurling. Okay, so ideally that gives you lucidity, that gives you 3 critical levels to watch them, no main 2. So the red line, and that's 64. 3K level, and against those we at any point can in any case zero in on higher. Definitely I would favor this prompt one is holding yet, just the market will choose. Essentially we have a few levels to watch and no doubt potential gain breakout focuses. I mean the closest one is here around 68.8K, right? And afterward over that we have the 70.6K level. So that is my update about Bitcoin. Trust you like the update. Assuming you did, kindly hit a like button, leave a remark, and buy in. And in the event that you truly like the substance, kindly look at the feed enrollment. Additionally, ensure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for extra satisfied. Much obliged for watching. Bye music. Hi and welcome to another Bitcoin video. No doubt, we investigate the momentary bullish and transient negative possibilities on this graph. The cost yesterday began to remember from the area that we discussed. So after the cost began a pullback here from this target region, I took the fips of the diagram just to keep it clean. However, in the previous recordings we discussed Bitcoin's more potential to frame. So it has shown us a 5-wave move to the potential gain. What it presently needs to do is to hold a higher low. The way that we have 5 waves up permits us to characterize a help locale, which I've done. I've made a slight change. So we will discuss that in this video before we plunge into the bullish and negative designs and potential. And simply, if it's not too much trouble, know that there is as of now no proof that a low has shaped. So it enjoys fundamentally a reprieve underneath starting help levels. For me to suppose affirm that the bar potential transient negative, it is important for a bigger bullish include here. In this situation, we have A wave to the disadvantage. We have a B wave rally, and the C wave down could follow from this district. Yet, as I said, it has some time off beneath help and underneath the refutation highlight. Truly affirm that this is what's going on in the event that we see a C wave down. It isn't the most clear design since we just have from the high that shaped on the 20th of May 3 waves down. So there was just a 3-wave drop to down. Yet it takes a smidgen more proof to affirm it. No doubt about it. And in this situation, if the BVV truly beat as a matter of some importance, I really want to break under 67. 2. I will discuss that in this video and afterwards 64,0377, and we're probably going to land then in the district between 55 to 58K. This is the momentary negative potential. Yet we should zero in on the transient bullish count, since supposing that this one breaks, then it will increment probabilities for the white situation in this yellow count. We have the postulation that the wave 4 might have lined currently. Essentially, it's the thing we're noticing. Then this could be a wave 1 to the potential gain of the following bigger degree, 5th wave to the potential gain, then a wave to pullback, 3rd wave rally, 4th wave pullback for this circle wave 4, which would ordinarily be trailed by another high into the locale of 76K for this wave. For the help district goes down to 64,0377. So this is the primary help region I'm watching here, essentially up around here. So it is conceivable that this 4th wave is as yet unfurling. So thusly to truly affirm that we to be sure a break about beneath miniature help 67. 2. However, at that point likewise a break under 64,0377. Yet assuming the wave 4 has lined, which you